Okay, set her down.
What happened?
One of the kids fainted. Par for the course on a Julian Moss show. Now get us some water, will you? And you better get back out there before the boss starts yelling for you.
Okay, when she comes to, tell her to be back as soon as I can get a break. The name's Lawler, Billy Lawler.
Come on, Billy.
Come on. You all right?
I guess I fainted.
Good guess.
But I guess I'm all right.
Oh, bad guess. Now, what you need is some rest.
Well, rehearsal isn't over.
It is at least for you, young lady. Now, let me be the doctor for a while. Now, my first prescription is for you to sit on this chaise. There you are. Now, your second prescription is for you to get these feet up.
And I bet I know what your third prescription is.
Oh, Dorothy, I didn't expect you until... Oh!
It's quite obvious you didn't expect me, Doctor.
Dorothy, she fainted and they brought her here till she came to.
And since when is my dressing room an emergency ward for every clumsy Corinne who throws a little fainting act? Now get her out of here before I prescribe her some medication she won't like so much.
Please, Miss Brock.
You shut up! And if my prescription upsets you, Doctor, you can just get out with her.
What is going on in here? I'm trying to conduct a rehearsal on that stage and... Who are you?
My name is Pat Denning. I was a guest of Miss Brock's.
Well, beat it. Miss Brock's official gentleman friend happens to be in the house, and I wouldn't want him getting any funny ideas.
Dorothy!
Oh, it's Abner. Pat, quick behind the
Stay
chaise.
where you are. Come right in, Mr. Dillon. We were just having a little script conference.
Hey, Sugar Biscuit Bear. I got these poses for you.
Oh, thank you.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, not at all. By the way, this is one of our dancers, Peggy Sawyer, and her boyfriend, Pat Denning.
Now, just a minute.
Say, Mr. Dillon, do you realize it's your fault this conference is breaking up?
My fault.
Dorothy said she didn't want to discuss the script any further because she wanted to be alone with you.
Is that true, Dorothy? Do you mean it?
Of course I mean it. What girl wouldn't want to be alone with you? Just look at yourself. Come on.
Mr. Denning, your presence in this dressing room has caused a great deal of unnecessary turmoil, and I suggest such visits do not occur again. And Mr. Denning, this kid's a pretty good hoofer. I wouldn't want to lose her for the price of a bowl of chili. Take her out and get her something to eat.
No, I...
Miss Brock, may I please have a word with you?
Of course, Julian. Is it about the character I'm playing?
It's about the character you're playing around with. I don't know what went on in that dressing room, but pretty lady means far too much to me to let any gigolo stand in his way. I want you to give him up.
Aren't you a little confused, Julian? You are the director of my show, not my personal
When
life.
your personal life gets in the way of my show, I direct that too.
Mr. Marsh! I shall see whom I please when I please, and no show is going to stand in my way!
Julian.
Bert, I think we've got ourselves a little problem. I think I've got myself a little solution. Nick Murphy, please.
Murphy? He's a killer, Julian. If you don't like the song, just say so.
No. I put a girlfriend of his in my last show, and boy, does he owe me a favor. Yes, Nick. Julian Marsh. I'm having a bit of a problem. Yeah, you see, there's a fellow been hanging around our rehearsals by the name of Pat Denning. And I thought, well, since your place is right across the street, maybe you could send a couple of your boys over and persuade him to make himself scarce for the next few weeks. Right. Thank you, Nick. Pleasure doing business with you. That, I believe, is the end of that.
Julian, I'm not sure.
Julian, we've just got a call from Atlantic City. They've canceled our booking. But everything's okay. We picked up a week at the Arch Street Theater in Philadelphia.
But all our shows open in Atlantic City.
Maybe Philly will change your luck.
He's right.
Let's get packing. I'm grabbing my hat and coat.
I'm leaving the cat a note.
Quick, call me a ferry boat getting out of town.
Sorry I couldn't take you to a place any fancier, but you know, the purse string's a little frayed right now. Whoa.
You know a guy named Pat Denning?
Yes, I do.
Well, I got a message for him. Tell him to lay off this broad name, or it's gonna be too bad for him.
All right, I'll tell him.
So you don't forget.
Oh!
Pat, who were they?
Friends, with good advice. Young man, are you with the company?
Yes.
I'd like to leave a message for Miss Dorothy Brock. Tell her that Pat Denning will be leaving for Philadelphia with the stock company for at least 6 weeks with no forwarding address. I'm shining my traveling shoes. Big scoop in the Daily News. Who's saying his toodaloo's getting out of town?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to go to Philadelphia. My contract says I must play out of town in Atlantic City.
No for you, Miss Brock. A fellow left her last night.
I just want to play in Philadelphia.
Who says I don't want to go to Philadelphia? I want to go to Philadelphia. My contract says I must play out of town in Philadelphia.
Cares bye-bye, we're going bye-bye, and we're shouting, hurrah! Wings spreading, 'cause we're heading for hot-cha-cha-cha.
All right, you've got everything. Hats, coats, trunks, dogs, cats, canaries. So get them aboard. That dress rehearsal in Philly starts at 8 sharp, so let's get moving.
My neighbors are awful nice. They promise to feed the mice.